morning, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. This is Barry Violet here. Right now, we're in the casino of New York, New York, the same place we've been here before, the one with the roller coaster. But right now, we're heading to the new casino, and today's plan we're going to is M&M World after this casino. Now, let's look around together. Let's go. Here, and there's Miss Green M&M and Miss Brown M&M. Two colorful girls. Beautiful. I didn't know there's Skittles besides M&M's. Oh, looks like we better keep going. Up and up. here it is, guys. A beautiful rainbow place here. Everything is so rainbowy. It makes me want to take a photo with any characters. Is that a mascot car? Very fantastic. I can't wait to ask my eldest sister for a photo shoot. Well, it's time for me for the photo shoot. Let's go. I've been seeing here now in this M&M World is so nostalgic. It makes me remember everything. M&M World, and not to mention the 3D short film I remember back when I was little. Oh, and I would let you take a look at my childhood photos. And there you have it. That was all the childhood memories I've been sharing you. You know, memories. And you can see what I look like when I normally have long hair and the bangs. As I grow up, I outgrown the bangs since taking care of my bangs is a hard work. Not easy to keep it perfect. But at least without the bangs, it feels easy and comfortable. And now I'm in the line. Even though I'm looking around, because we gotta finish purchasing before we can leave the place. Very fast in a minute. And I'll talk to you more about my experience in M&M World, my nostalgic experience when we're done. I'll talk to you later. See how amazing this Coca-Cola store looks? And look at these colorful giant Coca-Cola bottles! And there's a giant soda can. I think it's a sort of piggy bank, judging by the coin slot if I see one. Wow. There's red bottles, green bottles, blue bottles, pink bottles, gold bottles, or yellow. Well, gold or yellow, I don't know, similar. There's a silver bottle. Oh, and American flag bottles. Now, what I'm seeing is some sort of can, whatever that is, but these are cool designs involving Coca-Cola brand. And the wallet. Blankets. drink bottles, whatever they are. Let's look some more. I really like those colorful hats, a tie-dye Coca-Cola shirts, and these neon sign shirt. You can see how colorfully designed they look. It even have emoji in it. A Coca-Cola hoodie, a glasses case, jackets, hoodies, crop top shorts, and athletic outfits. Now, some of them might look like house clothes and they have cool billboards and purses and bags. Now, that's what they call sponsoring Coca-Cola brand. Very fantastic job they're doing to promote Coca-Cola brand and sponsor alike. It did remind me how I first tasted Coca-Cola back when I was a little girl. Oh, at least I was 5. I forgot, but all I know myself as a toddler. But I forgot how old I was when I first tried Coca-Cola. A polar bear. Wait, I remembered the polar bear from the Coca-Cola old commercial. A penguin slippers? A Fanta? Why would a Fanta brand be doing here in the Coca-Cola store? But it doesn't matter. Look at these differently designed Coca-Cola socks. Comic socks, American USA flag sock, a Valentine's sock. Oh, and a rainbow one. Now, these are all we're looking at, these products. Now, that's a lot of polar bear brands. I think that polar bear is a Coca-Cola mascot from the commercial. Yeah, that's him. Polar bear is the most popular Coca-Cola icon or a furry mascot. I remember that back when I was so little. Las Vegas, that's where we are. That's where I live, Las Vegas. It's exactly where I lived. Let's look some more. Come on. Oh, look. There's more. There's puzzles, glass, game boards, checkers. I want a bottle puzzle. And the trash can. Okay, there's an elevator. That's strange. There's only 2 floors. First floor, apparel, gifts, polar bear. Second floor, the soda bar, home and entertaining. Hats, clearance. And a Monopoly Coca-Cola game. Japanese words. Ooh, is that a real Coca-Cola bottles? They look real because I can see the liquid moving. Yes. Well, at least it makes the customers thirsty for Coca-Cola if they're soda fans. And what we got here? A chapstick, lip smacker, and those red nail polish that exactly match the manicure for girls who like the color red that match the Coca-Cola. And badges too. Keychains. And notebooks. Photo frames. And pens and pencils. Now this is called merchandising with all the Coca-Cola brand sponsor promotion. Those are cool bottles I ever seen. Style of my Coke bottle. I think that'll be all right now in the first floor. Isn't that right, Mommy? Yeah. Very nice, Mommy. Oops, sorry about my hand. Anyway, let's go to the second floor to check it out. Let's go. Whoa, that's only go down, but where's the one to take this way? Excuse me, sorry. Coming through. Going up. Phew, that was fun looking around in the first floor. Now, let's see in the second floor. I wonder if my eldest sister and my nieces were there, but let's check it out more. Okay, here we are. This is the second floor. So this is the Coca bar, like the sign says. Look at this. These are mini Coca-Cola drinks, right? And I never seen cherry Coca-Cola. These are so tasty and appetizing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now you know when to try that cherry Coca-Cola. So, whatever you see, do not be afraid to try them. And they're even selling water bottles in case people get thirsty, especially during the strongest summer heat that feels like 90 degrees. Wow, look at these. Now here's some retro looking stuff like aprons and mugs and plates. Everything looks so decorated nice. Aha! Vitrio's glass. Now that's something my mom and my family really want to see them when we get here again one day. Now that's a lot of soda decorated cans. I wish my step-aunt in the area would have seen them, so he'll buy one. There are so much bottles with straws and the soft drink glasses. Woo! Looks like my mom well, not just my mom and my stepdad really gonna buy one day. If they like Coca-Cola brand sponsor. Oven mitts, towels, cooking ware. Buckets, towels, pillows, a keychain, handcrafted decoration theme, a nutcracker from the story of Nutcracker and the Christmas Tale. Well, that's everything. Right now, my aunt's sister is calling me right now, so she told me that she's outside. I better get down here because I better leave any minute, so I guess my tour in the Coca-Cola store is over. I gotta go. Oh, sorry. Sorry, sir. It's always better to say sorry and excuse me whenever you almost hurt somebody. That's the key to the good manners if you want people to like you better. If you're the good, well, polite-mannered person like me. Let's go down here. You know, it's time for me to go. Coca-Cola store tour is over. It's time for me to leave. Okay, Auntie Sheila, Jazmine, and Lashei, I'm coming down here, meeting you outside. I'm almost done my tour. There's the exit right there. That's where I'm going. Come on, let's get out of here at the store. Let's see what's new place we're gonna go next. Come on. very amazing than I ever seen. It's a lot more modern. Just like the other malls we've been there. Wow. Nice. It's more Chanel styling. Antique sewing machines. Wow. A juice bar. Let's see what's up there. This looks pretty swinging jazz. Automat. It's nice. What else is down here? Wow. This is some sort of another casino? And this one over there, it looks like it's for VIP members. Looks like a VIP party to me. And this one is some sort of steampunk high heel. Alright, it's time for the photo shoot of the heel. Now a little bit more to the angle. Oops. And there you have it. Let's take a look around at the shoe. That is looking steampunk. Sorry, sir. Whoever sculpted this is a really perfect, well done. I wonder what's up there. The last time we see the escalator, maybe we can try one, but don't worry, I'm not going to go too far and I know when to go back. These are nice swimsuits, but I'm afraid I already got my own blue one, which just happened to be my style. Going up. Wow, look at all these warm color wheels. So decorated. That's a good looking wow. So modern. Good. Atelier bar. Now that's fancy looking. We're in third floor. What we got here? Boulevard pool, overlook grill, restrooms. Now let's see more. That's a nice cozy. We're served. That's a foosball game table, but using as a dining room. It may look pretty funny, but it's creative. Very creative looking. What's this? Beauty and excess. Welcome to the Pond Lounge. This looks fancy for VIP members. Even though I'm not a VIP, but I wish I'll be a VIP so I can know what's it like being a VIP member. A Chinese restaurant? This one is look more like the fancy attire. Oops. Beauty and excess. I better turn on the brightness thing so you can see. There. Now that's a good looking elevator or a double door. And let's see. I didn't know there's a singing bass over there. There's a pearl necklace, other different jewelries. sign says Chelio. It looks pretty like Spanish. You know, like Spanish, because some of them are written like Espanol writings. Seems like Mexican restaurant to me. Now let's see if there's more to look around before I can come back. Sorry, I don't know why I stop like that with my own tone, because I thought I see something right there. That's the one I see. Let's take a look at it. Casey McMahon. This is wire sculpture. That's something you did that in a 3D dimensional design. It's a shapeable woman. Now that is creatively quirky, in a good quirky way. I'm really surprised that people want to try something different and quirky, especially some artists can be imperfectionist artists. None of us want to be perfectionists. Some of us want to be perfectionists, you know, imperfectionist artists. Look, blue ribbon, steaks, chopped seafood. I bet I could taste any of them if I was a rich person. Sadly, I'm not a rich person, unless if I'm a VIP rich person one day. I think I missed something, the one behind me. Stick. Stick is some sort of a restaurant. Wow. I wonder what's on the menu. Everything looks like it's some sort of adult restaurant. You know, like, you know, grown-up drinks. Yep, that looks like an adult restaurant. So, you know, restaurant for adults, not for children. Now remember, grown-ups, if you see any restaurants that looks like this is restaurant place for grown-ups only, never bring kids with you. Otherwise, they'll get bad ideas or bad examples. So if you want to go to the adult restaurants, I would suggest you hiring babysitter or any of your family members to take care of your children while you and your friends are away to adult restaurant. You know, age restriction policy. So you know what I mean? You know, like, age restriction rule is like adults over the age of 21 are allowed. No younger than age 21, so that's underage. So on the bright side, I'm 28 years old. So who knows I'm allowed in there if I'm over the age of 21. Right now, it's time for me to go. That's all we finished looking around, so once I get back to my sister and my nieces, we can continue the tour. Come on. What a long hour of walking tour I ever been. Well, not just me alone, but with my nieces and the eldest sister too. Well, I was about to say the girls, because definitely 4 of us are all girls. You know that counts. And it was a really hot day. It's a good thing I have to put sunblock or sunscreen all over my arms, my neck, and my face. I'm very surprised that since this is gonna be different places to go, it's a good thing I'm able to bring Mommy Longlegs with me so she can see the different places and different worlds outside of the Poppy Playtime factory, so she can feel so open-hearted. Okay, now let's talk about where we've been through so far in our trip. Okay, so first trip we did go to that. Well, we bumped into the Hershey store, and second we did go to M&M store, and third the Coca-Cola store. And fourth, we've been like different casinos, which looks like some sort of Roman Greek, and the room, which looks like some sort of the zoo animals jungle, which are actually made of flowers. Oh, and fifth, we did eat at Denny's for dinner. Even though it's kind of funny how we eat breakfast for dinner, which is okay sometimes, cause you know we all have different hunger taste sometimes. Like some of us love to eat breakfast for dinner, and sometimes we love to eat breakfast for lunch, which you call it brunch if you put it that way. And now the 6th after Denny's, we're back in here right now. And we've been have a lot of walking tour adventure together. And now that you see everything in my tourist perspective, what was your favorite part? I like that too. If you're asking me what's my most favorite part of the trip, my most favorite part of the trip is when we visit M&M World, it suddenly opened my heart and eyes of nostalgia. You know, it suddenly bring up my nostalgic memories. If you look at my photos, that's me when I was 10-year-old. When I was 10-year-old, I used to have a very longer hair down to my hips, or right here, and I have a short, fluffy but a straight bangs, a little fluffy bangs, which I normally have. But as I grown up, I don't have bangs anymore. It's like I outgrown bangs, which makes me realize that having bangs, the real bangs, not the fake bangs, which you call them clip-in bangs. Having a real bangs is a lot of work, and it's not easy trying to keep it perfect every day. Like every time your bangs get messed up, you just want to keep it perfect. So that makes me quit having bangs. So if I want to wear bangs again, I feel recommended is to wear clip-in bangs, so it's a lot easy. And every time I go to bed, I always take off the clip-in bangs, so it makes me feel satisfied. It's like, there. And if I go to sleep with the bangs on, it easily messes it up. That's why I stopped having bangs anymore. Even though I appreciate you guys think I'm a lot cuter with bangs, but to me, I prefer clip-in bangs from now on. Anyway, now, as I was saying about that M&M World, when we look around all together, I noticed the settings look so changed. Not the old one from what we used to see when I was 10. It feels like it's been like, well, if I was 10-year-old and I'm 28 today, that means it's been 18 years. Closer, about approximately 2 decades. If it's after like 18 years, that means things have changed today. Renovating. I'll never forget what the old M&M World old design used to look like when I was 10, and today it changed for the modern. Not what it used to be anymore. You know, interior design, if you get what I mean. And it makes me remember another thing. The 3D short film. wear the red M&M and the yellow M&M, trying to get that, you know, the color white M, which is pop out of the chest. I can't remember everything at all, but that's all I remembered. Because my childhood memories all feel a little fuzzy. Well, you get fuzzy. And as for the Coca-Cola, what interesting me is that Coca-Cola's brand sure is popular and promoted by sponsors. The drink brand sponsors. Well, I don't know if I heard such thing as sponsor, because they have to do with brands and anything. Which called sponsors business when it comes to careers every day. And when I look at that white polar bear, it suddenly triggered my memories, like, who was the main mascot of Coca-Cola soda brand? And the answer is the white polar bear. White polar bear is the most popular Coca-Cola mascot icon of all time over the decades. Oh, I'm gonna show you what my nieces have. So give me a few minutes so I can treat them, so I can show them to you. So guys, there it is. This is the M&M dispenser machine. I don't know how much this costs, but I'm surprised that my eldest sister ended up buying it for my nieces. Well, that's not actually mine. It belongs to my nieces. But I'm only borrowing it so I can show it to you. See? It looks really small. Okay, and now it's time to demonstrate it. Let's see what happens if I... There's a switch over there. Let's see. Whoa. If you push it down very slowly and carefully, if you want to get one, voila! Milk chocolate. That makes me opening up my nostalgic memories of the old M&Ms from 18 years ago when I was 10-year-old with my sisters, my parents, and my grandparents. Oh, not to mention older siblings. If you want to get some more, let's see what happens if I want some more. Like, will I push it down all the way down if I gonna get some more? Oh! There it is. This is what happens when you get some, like a handful of it if you push it all the way down. But if you push it a little halfway, that's only when you want to get one. Now I have to find a way how to open. Oh! Actually, this is a twistable lid. Just like how you twist a bottle lid to open it and close it. There you go. You just twist it, close it. It's just like a bottle. See? Like this. See? That's a lid. I'll let you read what it says. M&M's Las Vegas. Now you know where that M&M World is. It's in Las Vegas if you think about going there one day, just for your nostalgic sake. And there you have it. That was all my favorite part of this trip today, which is my favorite part is M&M Worlds. All because it was purely nostalgic to me. Like, I finally remember it when I was 10-year-old, but everything looks so different. Jeez. That was all my thought says in my mind. And of course, I remembered the green M&M, which I thought she was my favorite character of the M&M commercial, because I thought she's really pretty, and she has some nice white go-go boots, which looks pretty stylish. But I'm surprised they added the girl. Well, oh, speaking of the girl, the green M&M is not the only girl of the M&M commercial. It's the brown one. She's the second female. I'm surprised they add her in. So that way, the green M&M girl will never get lonely without a girlfriend. You know what I mean? As in, if there are two girls together, that means they could be like the two girlfriends. And while the two guys, the red and the yellow, are the two men friends. You know what I mean? Same-sex friendship when it comes to loneliness. And you don't want to be the only girl or a boy. You get the feeling. But it's okay. All of us were all treated equally. No matter what gender we are, we can still be treated equally as friends. And family too. What's your favorite part, Mommy? Ah, so you love the cooking ware in the Coca-Cola store where there's aprons, the pans, and some sort of kitchen stuff. Oh, because you are the mother who loved to cook things for your husband and your baby long legs. Like in the poster, the one says Mommy Long Legs and Family. Just like you see that poster over there. See? That's from chapter 2 of Poppy Playtime. So now you understand. That was all the favorite parts we told you about. Oh, and as for that, the animal jungle garden room, everything looks so amazing, but what I notice about them, if I take a close look at them, it's like they're all made some sort of flowers. It reminds me of the Rose Parade. I think that's the Macy's Rose Parade. I suddenly remembered. Rose Parade. Which is all it reminds me of. Like, every time you see Rose Parade on the TV, you can see any parade floats are like made of flowers, fully decorated. But it's a nice details, like how do you get that white flowers to make like the hair look white and the skin look like some sort of apricot flowers? Well, who knows, like some flowers can be real and some artificially fake. But fake flowers is good. It's like they last forever if you wanted to keep them as decoration or for your parade float design. That was all I can remember right now. Now it's time for me to speak for the conclusion. Yeah. My conclusion answer about this whole trip is so nostalgic. Wow, some of the places are so brand new. And when we look around these buildings, some looks a little different, like renovation, because of 18 years later, things have changed. It's like some of things look so modern and updated, not like the old 1990 Las Vegas anymore. This is what it called the worldwide revolution. What's that? What are you trying to tell me? Oh, conclusion. Thanks, Mommy. Sometimes I get absent-minded. Oh, I was about to tell you that my honest opinion of this whole trip so far, certainly it was pretty exhausted with all that walking around, but it's worth remembering. And not to mention, it feels like when you remember something like M&M World, which makes me remember I go there as 10-year-old, it makes you want to open your eyes and heart and soul of nostalgia feeling. So it's okay to feel nostalgia when you want to feel like you love remembering things you used to love. What's called the positive nostalgia. Positive nostalgia can't be the greatest feeling. That's positive, positivity. Jeez, I'm feeling so sleepy. What time is it? Whoa, that's 12 o'clock midnight. That means we sure have a great time in this nighttime, walking around, eating breakfast for dinner, which is my favorite occasion thing on my trip. Like, sometimes I'm hungry for breakfast for dinner. Sometimes I'm hungry for breakfast for lunch. Sometimes. But it's okay, though. Some people have different taste. It's okay. So, nothing wrong with breakfast for dinner when it comes to different diner with different rules and stuff. So, I'm gonna let you look at the pictures of my food. The food I order from Denny's are 2 buttermilk pancakes, 2 bacons, 2 toast slices, which I order white. Oh, and not to mention the 2 sunny side up eggs, which is my favorite thing. Well, I don't call it a thing. I would call it a food, so it's just a food. If you know, food is not just a thing. It could be food. You know, food is food, and it makes you feel like satisfied when you ate them. And that's all the breakfast for dinner I ate, and it's really delicious. And the drink all I drank was, oops, excuse me. That breakfast for dinner really got me burping. So sorry about that. The drink I drink is the icy water, because icy water really got me satisfied during the summer heat weather. You know, summer heat makes you want to drink water, which is good for your rehydration. You know what the doctor says? It could be very important if you drink 8 glasses of water in order to keep you, importantly rehydrated instead of dehydrated. Dehydrate, I'll give you the difference. Rehydrated is a good word. Dehydrated is a negative, because being dehydrated is not good for your health. So that's what make it a negative word, so you know the difference. Rehydrated is a positive word, which means it's to keep you healthy if you keep drinking water. So you'll feel better and survived. And most of all, satisfied. So remember, always drink 8 glasses of water during the summer heat. Without it, otherwise you'll feel dehydrated, tired, and not to mention sweaty. It's like, oh, like I'm so thirsty. You know what it feels to be dehydrated. So that's why the doctor says it's always important to listen to doctors who wants to keep us healthy and rehydrated all day and night to stay well. And that'll be all for now. That's all I talk about, things that makes me like joyful, and what are my favorite parts, and what's my favorite dinner I eat for tonight. So that'll be all right now. And in the meantime, I think it's time for me, the girls, and mommy, for us, we're at bedtime, because we've been having a long day and night, been around the city. Tired, mommy? Okay. Oh. Right now, I gotta go get changed so I can go to bed. Oh, and before I go to bed, all I have to do is, first step is change my clothes, and the second step, wash my face, third step, brush my teeth, and that's it. Those are 3 simple things of the bedtime routine before you go to bed. So that'll be all right now. Oh. I hope I wish you all a very good night, and I want you to be safe also. So I hope you have a very good, pleasant dreams, especially after your learning experience about what does Las Vegas looks like in the 2022, which is different from the one from 18 years ago, which is used to be a little same but a little different this time. So I hope you all have a good night. Good night, oh, sorry. I thought I was gonna burp, that. Never mind. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me on my adventure, and I would like to thank you for relaxing. You know, ever since that, looking around the sightseeing really makes you like relaxed. Right now, I gotta go. Good night, everyone.